Homecoming is next week. Have you gotten your dress yet?
No, I'm actually not going to homecoming. I have to take the SAT that morning. Besides, it'll probably be boring.
Boring? There's going to be food, music, dancing, pictures, pretty much everything you could ask for.
No, you can't convince me.
But it'll be so much fun. And you could go with your special...
Whatever, we don't have time for this. We have a show to start. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Kailani. Welcome back to APN.
Kristen Chang, a 16-year-old student at Arcadia High School, has gone missing. She was last seen at 3:30 p.m. on Tuesday the 21st wearing an olive green bomber jacket and black sweatpants. If you have any information regarding Kristen, please contact the Arcadia Police Department immediately at this number.
The world and environment needs serious help, but our new AP environmental science teacher does not. Let's head on over to the science building to meet the newest member of the Big A.
Climate change is an issue our world is just starting to take seriously. Mr. Carranza, on the other hand, has been thinking about it since he was a little kid, and that inspiration drove him to pursue AP Environmental Science. Meet our new APES and Chem teacher, Mr. Carlos Carranza. His first year at AHS, Mr. Carranza is excited to share his passion for the environment to the students of Arcadia. Growing up, Mr. Carranza always imagined himself working in the field of science. Then as he grew up, he understood the dire importance of the environment and hopes to spread that knowledge to his students. For his hobbies, Mr. Carranza loves reading.
I do a lot of homebody type of things, so I like to read. I have a pretty big book collection. I'm reading this one book called Libra right now by Don DeLillo, kind of about the JFK assassination. So I read a lot of different things.
And so far, Mr. Carranza is having a great time.
But yeah, there's more to do down here. I think that's what I appreciate. Definitely less quiet, less calm, but I like that.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Carranza. Remember to say hi when you see him in the hallways. Back to you, Nicole and Kailani.
If you're an overachiever and want to be officially recognized for it, applications for the California Scholarship Federation are available through Friday, October 1st at 3:30 p.m. Each year, CSF awards finalists a total of $100,000. The award is considered one of the highest honors given to high school students in the state. Check out the link down below to apply. Freshmen are currently not eligible for CSF membership.
Do you like playing video games? Are you looking for a cool spot to hang out? If so, we got the perfect place for you on this week's segment of 626 Spaces. Let's head on over to Peter with the deets.
Hi, my name is Peter, and you know what? I'm a gamer. There, I said it. And if you're like me, you must know how amazing it is to have a place that appeals to us. Now, without further ado, let's check this place out. Located on 1023 South Baldwin Avenue between Dream Spa and Chun Chung Hot Dog Restaurant lies DreamLab Gaming, a safe haven for both professional and casual gamers. But what is it about?
DreamLab is basically a LAN center for gaming and nerds and stuff to hang out. We kind of changed DreamLab to be more of a production studio and filming and gaming on the side. Our target audience are gamers. Nerds and people who like to hang out. We do quite a bit of stuff, so from 3D printing, graphic design, computer service, gaming, tournaments, to filming.
With over 200 games, many computers and consoles, DreamLab Gaming is sure to satisfy even the most demanding of gamers. It has cool lights and the vibe is really nice. So Apaches, if you're looking for a cool place to hang out and you like video games, come to DreamLabs Gaming and support our local businesses. This has been Peter, back to you guys in the studio.
It's that time of year again, college apps. Our College and Career Center has set up virtual college workshops for our seniors to attend. The next one is on Wednesday, September 29th about UC applications, so be sure to check out the link down below. Virtual meeting links will also be emailed to students and parents the morning of the events.
Picture this. You and Pineapple slow dancing on the dance floor to Perfect by Ed Sheeran, my fave.
No, I think All of Me by John Legend is the right way to go. Wait, are you still trying to convince me to go to Hoko?
Maybe, but I do really hope that the music they play at Hoko is good. I want to show off all my latest dance moves on the dance floor.
No one wants to see your dance moves, but I did hear that students get to submit songs for the playlist.
Oh, then I already know what I'll be submitting, but let's head on over to Josh and Justin to see what other Apaches have been listening to.
So my favorite song is KOD by Playboi Carti.
My favorite song is Boomerang by Jojo Siwa.
My favorite song is As the World Caves In by Matt Maltese.
My favorite song is In Front of Me by Steve Lacy. My favorite song is Fantasy by Kai Dreams.
My favorite song is Sweater by Jacob Sartorius.
My favorite song is Gin and Juice by Snoop Doggy Dogg.
AP exam sales are live and will end Sunday, November 7th. The longer you wait, the more you'll pay, as prices will go up after the deadline. Details can be found at this link.
September highlights one of the biggest issues concerning high school students. Suicide rates have been on the rise for the past 10 years and has become one of the leading causes of death among Americans. Here's Nataniel to talk more about resources available to students.
In high school, students often find themselves to be under a lot of pressure or vulnerable to forms of bullying. An example of this is Amanda Todd. Her story presents a scenario that shows just what students in high school may be facing at this time in our lives without anyone knowing. To further explore the concepts of suicide awareness and prevention, let's discuss the common trends that cause suicidal thoughts. Common signs of suicidal thoughts include being less social, mood swings, medical or health issues, and so on. More symptoms can be found at mayoclinic.org. But this brings up the question, what are common trends in AHS that may cause suicidal thoughts in students?
I would say one thing I'm noticing is stress. Many of our students are excited to be back on campus, but they're feeling overcommitted between their academics and extracurriculars and just having enough time to do things. That's really one of the biggest trends I'm noticing with our student body.
Many students experience stress and anxiety from the extreme workloads of school and extracurriculars. What are resources available to students to combat this?
One thing we have is the Wellness Center website. There's a student resources tab on there. We have numbers, hotlines students can call, and we also have information on different mental health topics. As counselors, students can check in with me, and also we're hosting different workshops. So we have a workshop coming up about student mental health, where we'll have a panel of students talking, and then in a few weeks we're also going to have another student workshop on building resiliency.
Other resources are also available, such as the suicidepreventionlifeline.org, that teaches you how to take care of yourselves or loved ones who are having suicidal thoughts. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline can be found in the back of your ID cards. If you want to seek help, give them a call. Seeking professional help like a therapist is also highly recommended. This has been Nataniel, and back to you guys in the studio.
Our Apaches continue to leave it all out on the courts and represent the Apache spirit. We had a packed schedule this last week with our girls volleyball and tennis team playing against the Burroughs Bears.
Giselle is live in our studio to talk more about our Lady Apaches. Take it away, Giselle.
Our girls killed it this last week and definitely gave Burroughs a run for their money. Girls varsity tennis dominated on Tuesday when they beat the Bears with a final score of 15-3. Our girls volleyball took a tough loss in the third set to drop the match. Let's go to Ian for more information.
Thanks, Giselle. After an absolutely stunning comeback victory last week against our rival, Crescenta Valley, our girls volleyball team was really looking forward to keeping the momentum and defending their undefeated record against the Burroughs Bears. However, the Bears had other plans. Even while receiving a loss, our girls showed up to play and put up a strong fight. In the first set of the match, the Bears came out of the gate aggressively, being able to win 25-19. In the second set, the Apaches and the Bears were both neck and neck until they were 5 points away from victory at 20-20. However, the Bears were able to pull off another close victory, winning 25-21. On the third and final game, Arcadia was unable to overcome the 21-point mark once again and lost 25-21, despite impressive overall performances from number 18, Nicole Zen, and number 15, Kathy Shin. Despite the loss, the Apaches still hold a strong second-place ranking in the league and will face Burroughs later this season. Stay tuned with Apache Sports for more information on the girls' volleyball team. This has been Ian Chen. Let's go back to Giselle in the studio.
Thanks, Ian, and let's wish them luck on the future of their season. I'm joined here with star varsity tennis players Michaela Chang and Lin Chen. So, Michaela, tell me a little bit about the girls, the team chemistry, and how all of that has really affected your gameplay.
I think we all work well together. Even though tennis is an individual sport, I think we all have great chemistry because we all just want what's best for each other on and off the court, and we're all just there to support each other.
And Lynn, you guys recently played Burroughs on Tuesday. What did you know about going into that game, and how did you prepare?
So we basically knew that Burroughs was a pretty decent team in our league, and we basically just showed up to practice every day and worked our hardest.
Michaela, you guys are currently undefeated and hold first place in the Pacific League. What is working so well for your team this season?
I think all of us just work really hard, and we all go to practice every day, and we all train and put in a lot of hours, and I think that's what's making us super successful this season.
And Lynn, maybe just reflecting on a few of your past games, what are you looking to improve on, and what can you accomplish by the end of the season?
I want to improve our teamwork and communication, and I hope we can be number 1 in league again this year.
Alrighty, well, thank you both so much for taking the time to come into our studio. Be sure to tune into our live stream next Friday to watch our homecoming game against Burroughs at 6:45 p.m. Use the link down below to show your support. This has been Giselle. Back to Kailani and Nicole.
Thanks, Giselle. It's always nice to have special guests in our studio. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias down below.
And remember to stream us at the end of your 4th period for the latest news. So, I'll see you at homecoming, right?
For the last time, I'm not going.
Okay. Jeez. Well, she's Nicole.
And she's Kailani. We'll see you next Friday, Apaches.